As a leader, one of the things that we struggle with is to have employees that are highly engaged, employees that are really involved about their work, employees who actually appreciate the amount of effort that the other teams are synchronizing to make their work easy. However, looking at the rates of disengagement here in the US, according to Gallup, the highest employee engagement rate was in May 2020, and it was only at 38%. That means more than 60% of our workers are disengaged. And another research shows that of the workers that we currently have, 50% of them are actively looking for other jobs. So, what is it that we can do as leaders in this difficult time to really make our employees more appreciative of all the other teams, the cross-functional teams that they're working with, and at the same time adding value to them as well, so that the clients that you're serving gets to benefit? And in this video, I want to share with you some of the lessons that we can bring in from the bio-inspired employee experience design, and what are the things we can consider when it comes to training our employees or our teams that can be infused from the lessons we learn from the honeybees. If we haven't met before, my name is Fahim Karim, and I'm an employee engagement expert. And I work with companies that are growing and are experiencing employees that are leaving the firm or having a poor communication, or projects are delayed, and at the same time, the managers are not listening very well. So when I work with them, I create a safe container so that everyone gets to feel seen and heard. The employees feel empowered and part of the team. The managers get to lead and listen, and your company continues to grow and innovate. And you know, as someone who's lived in 4 different continents and worked for one of the largest financial institutions in the world, and with my experience with working with colleagues that are in different parts of the organization, whether it's in the front office, middle office, or operations, I love to take teams and turn them around so that everyone gets to feel seen and heard. So in today's video, I want to share with you how the honeybees perform their talent development. You see, depending on the type of honey, the honeybee, the first 3 days when they emerge from their cells, they actually engage in cleaning their own cells. Depending on the type of bee, because there are different types of bees. There is a drone bee, which is the male bee. They typically need help in that area, but the female bees, they're very independent. So they're able to clean their own cells when they have completed the metamorphosis stage and they are coming out of it, they clean it. After 3 days, the next 1 week, they actually spend in taking care of the young brood that are succeeding them. So they feed them and they take care of them. Then they move to the next stage. For the next 1 week, they move away from the center of the hive and they're helping in general construction work, whether it's building more honeycombs or feeding or guarding the nest, right? Then they move to the next phase, which is to leave the nest to go foraging and bringing nectars in, which is the most important and the most dangerous part of their task. And of course, the last stage, when they realize they're going to die, they actually leave the hive. You know, it's so inspiring because these particular bees, they know that how precious the space is and how much importance it is to keep the hive clean, that they make that move at the end of their life. What we can learn as leaders is that when we design the talent experience from the very beginning, from hiring to their exit, it can be a very good experience. Now, the importance of being mindful of each of the stages, whether it's at the time when they first join the company, think about how much exposure do they have in the other parts of the organization that they're going to be working very closely with. For example, let's say this person was hired to be a salesperson, right? But this person has never worked in operations, has never sat with operations, has never seen the pains that operations go through. And think about how much more value add will that person be able to bring to the team when he or she has sat with the operations team, and then has sat with the marketing team, has sat with the a recruitment team, and then actually does the marketing campaigns and see how that's done, and then actually is doing the sales, and then also thinking about the impact the client experience is going to be when he thinks about things that makes it efficient for the operations team. So if you like what you heard today, go ahead and follow us on our Facebook page so that you don't miss out on any weekly tips and strategies that I have to share with you, so that you can continue to be the leader that your teams are going to love to work with.